Today's video, I'm going to be breaking down a mock driving test I done in Tallaght. I'm going to show you why you got a grade 3 for reaction to hazards, and I'm going to show you a few grade 2s and tips about how to fix that in your driving test. I'm going to speed up all the bits where he's not getting marked, and I'll just be doing a little bit of chat as we go through it.
Off you go.
So there wasn't much observation there, but I let all that slide just to get him out of the test centre. Now here, he's going to bend left.
We're going to be turning left and then taking the first right.
No, really need to signal left, but he should signal right here because it is a right turn because he has the option of going straight, and that's very crooked, but I let all that slide.
We're turning right.
Now he is coming onto a 50 and he does pick up a mark here for progress on the straight. He's into second, he's into third, and he's light on the gas. He's into fourth there, and he's only going about 38. That's way too slow. Only towards the end of the road, he gets up to 40. So that's a mark for progress on the straight. It's too slow.
T junction, we're going to turn left.
So he done his mirror signal. Mirror, that was lovely. He's coming onto a stop. He's whipping it all the way around. That's good. He sees the car coming, so he stops. You look left and right, and look where you're going. He done the two looks, and then just look where you're going. So that was good. Lovely stuff. He done his mirror signal. He moves into the right lane. Now he gets a mark for observation turning right here. See the way the road is starting to open up here on the right. He should turn his head now and look down that road. I should see the back of his head there. He's still looking ahead. He's still looking ahead. He's checking his mirror. That's not observation. Observation is looking down the road. I should be able to see the back of his head. So he's getting a mark for observation. Now, this is why he gets a grade 3. See the silver car coming out of Duns here? See the way he's still rolling? He's still rolling. He's not stopped. We should be on the break there, Lassona. That's a grade 3 because we were driving straight at a car in the middle of the road. We needed to anticipate that. Okay, it looks like he's going for it off the gas. Once he pulls out on the brake, clutch in and stop. So that was a grade 3 for reaction to hazards. In the feedback I gave him, I said this was a little bit wide, but I didn't mark him for it because it is so narrow. But he does pick up. No, he shouldn't have straightened up behind that car. He should have went straight out. So he came very close to that. And look at the way he weaves in here and tucks himself in behind that car. There's no need to do that. Straight down the middle. And now he's leaving it really late, really late, really late. And now moving out. It would have been so much easier to go straight down the middle. He either got a mark there for reaction to hazards or position on the straight or clearance for getting too close to that car or two of them marks. So pulling in here on the left to do the turnabout. He gets 3 marks for signals here. So he comes in, he positions and stops. Handbrake up into neutral and see the way he misses the cancel a signal. So his left signal is still on. That's a mark for signals cancelled promptly. Now he's going to do Gosho. He thinks the signal is on, but it's actually the left signal on. So now it's a mark for signals moving off. He's looking right and left. I would like to see a bit more head movement there. I didn't notice this because I was marking him, but he doesn't check his back window here. He checks his mirror. He should be looking over his left shoulder out the back window there. So I didn't notice that, so I had to let that slide. There's no need to signal there, but he wouldn't have got a mark for it. But he does get a mark for not signaling left here. Signals stopping. He would have got a mark for signals stopping there. Handbrake up into neutral, no signal.
Move off here, my package.
And he just about moves off here okay. At the very last minute, he checks his blind spot. I like the way he waited for that car to pass before he signaled. And there you go. Now he's torn left here. See the way he's tucked himself in behind this little car here? He should have been straight out to the middle and he's leaving it way too late. Reaction to hazards and clearance again. He's coming back in behind that. He could have just went straight down the middle. It's all about being able to drive in a straight line in your driving test. And now left mirror move in. That's grand because there's no more cars on the left. all just very slow. He's back onto a 50 there. It's I actually give him that feedback in the I actually say that in the feedback at the end. It's all very slow. So again, they're way too late moving out for that black car. He should have went straight out to the middle there. We don't want to get too close to a car parked on the left. And again, look how close he's getting to that van, straight out to the middle. If you turn a corner, there's a car parked on the left. Once it's safe, straight out, straight past the car that's parked. I'm sorry about the shakiness of this camera. It's because it's on full screen. It looks very pixelated. See that we're getting so close to this car on the left, so close, and then moving out too late. That's a mark for reaction to hazards. Once you see a car on the left, okay, car there, it's safe. Mirror, move out. A lot of the time, there's no need to signal when you do it nice and early. If you continue to drive at a car parked on the left, the tester will think you can't see it, and they'll mark you for reaction to hazards. Same here. Look at this black car we're driving, and eventually we mirror signal nice and early. When we bend to the right, see the car. If it's clear, straight down the middle. And then we're back tucked in behind that. Straight down the middle would have been easier. So his left signal is still on here. So again, cancel promptly. Now he's turning on. Once you're in, and there was no blind spot there. So he got a mark there for signals cancelled promptly and then observation moving off because he didn't check his blind spot before he moved off. He done that reverse very well. That's a really difficult one. It's so sharp, and he done very well there. But now he does get a mark on this road because he's coming out onto a 50, and the whole way along it, he's going 30. So that just meant he just didn't know the speed limit. And so then it would be a mark for progress. Now, it could be more than one mark for progress because the road is so long. So he's into third, he's crawling. Oh, he's into fourth. And it's just all so slow. This is supposed to be a 50. And then you touch the brake, he'd be into third for that bump. And then pushing it on progress then after the reaction to hazards. So at the lights, he's turning right. He does his mirror signal. He comes into the right hand lane. He does pick up a mark for observation here. Again, not turning his head enough. He can see a car coming. All he has to do is turn his head, look to the right, but he doesn't do it. He's still looking ahead. He's looking ahead. He's looking ahead. And he's looking that way. If there's cars coming, you're saying to yourself, yes, jackpot car coming, look to the right and stop. Show the test at the back of your head. How close he is to them cars again. Just reaction to hazards was his big downfall. And just bear in mind, he did pass his test after one or two pre-tests after this lesson because we had a good blueprint of what we needed to fix. Yeah, very close to that cyclist there. I would have get that cyclist a bit more space, and you can overtake him there because he's a slow-moving vehicle. Well, until you get to that footpath, see, we're very close. We're too close now. The tester want to see you back a bit from that cyclist, and then mirror signal go around them. We got very close to that. I didn't mention that in the feedback. I forgot about that. And this is the home straight now. This is where concentration needs to be still at its highest. I even find that I'm recording the routes myself. I'm always thinking, when I get to the end, I'm always thinking, where am I going next? What am I doing? It's all about concentration until the end. That's it. Push it on up the fifth.
We're gonna turn right.
So this is your last turn now, your last right turn. This is always a hard one. At the very end of your test. So he's done his mirror, he's done his signal. There's no cars coming. Look to the right and steer. That was a good one. And push it on up to 50. I like the way he goes straight into a spot there and stop. Now, I do give a lot of feedback at the end there, but the camera stops it does. So if you want to watch the feedback, it's in the actual video. I'll leave that in the comment section, in the description. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that video and I hope it cleared a few things up for you. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.